Why, hello there guys, and welcome to what could very well be the most depressing video on the cost of living in Thailand that you're ever going to watch with me, your crazy kooky host. Yes, it is Thailand's happiest hobo, Dr. Mark Sabian, coming at you live from absolutely beautiful Bangkok, Thailand. For the past 3 or 4 years, I have been doing a social media experiment, showing people that it is possible to live in Thailand, even down on Phuket, which according to everybody is the most expensive area in all of Thailand, on $1,000 or less a month. And guys, I have to be completely, totally honest with you. I don't think you can do it anymore. If you are living an absolute Spartan, minimalistic, monastic lifestyle, you could probably eke out survival down in Phuket right now for less than $1,000 a month. But I'm going to tell you something. If you're even remotely like me, someone who enjoys this and enjoys that, but is not blowing his money in the bars and stuff, it's going to be really, really tight now because of the currency crisis that is going on here in Thailand. And yes, I'm going to call it a crisis because it is for us expats, us digital nomads, us wanderers, the guys who are living here with foreign cash, because right now the baht is so strong, we're not getting even close to what we were getting just 3 months ago. Forget about 6 months ago, 3 months ago, it is beyond belief. And guys, I'm going to tell you something. I just did a video about a friend of mine up in Hue Hin who is living on less than $1,000 a month, and he can do it up there. But I'm going to tell you right now, his lifestyle that he's living in Hue Hin, you could not have that down in Phuket for $1,000 a month. You can't have my lifestyle on $1,000 a month right now because of how strong the baht is. There's all kinds of reports, all kinds of different news. Everyone is going on right now about the baht and this, how strong it is and what they've got to do about it, because it is really hurting tourism and it's definitely affecting the guys living here long term like myself. So here is my budget, guys, for last month, and I'm going to show you just how crazy it is over the past 3 months and how expensive it has actually gotten. I'm also going to give you all kinds of tips in this video to save money, and I'm going to talk about budgeting and things that you really need to know before you come here so that you do not fail at your dream. And this, guys, still, it is a dream life, believe me, it honestly is. You just need to make sacrifices here so that you can enjoy things over there. Anyways, guys, that's it. Let's jump right in. This is what I spent and the differences between this month and just 3 months ago. So for me, I just want to explain one thing. Budgeting is not allocating a certain amount of money for this and a certain amount of money for that. It's more understanding where my dollars and my baht are going. And when it comes to my food, I'm typically the same amount month to month, baht-wise, every single month. I look at it this way. I allow myself essentially 333 baht a day. Do I always spend that? No, there's some days I spend more than that. If I go to Mugata or if I want something, like tacos, etc., I will go over my budget. But there's a lot of times that I spend less than 200 baht a day on my food, especially if I'm enjoying the local stuff, pad krapao, pad siu, pad thai. If I'm going around and I'm enjoying the stuff that I love about the street food here in Thailand, I'm less than 200 baht a day. I've done videos about it. You guys can check them out. Link in the description below. Last month, I noticed this though. My food bill was 9,230 baht, which works out to be exactly 283 US dollars. When I first started this new living under $1,000 a month challenge 3 months ago, that would have cost me $255. Guys, that's a $28 difference in 3 months. Again, it's insane, because if I just look at one of my favorite restaurants, which is the Steak and Ramen Bakery on Nanai Road, I just did a video about that. Again, link in the description below. But I go there and I have the exact same meal all of the time. Anytime I go to that restaurant, I'm always having this chicken steak dinner, which I think is fantastic. I love it. That's 99 baht. So here's the crazy thing about that, guys, okay? I could have had that 9 times this month for the difference in the currencies. 9 times I could have ate a full meal this month just on the price change in the baht to the US dollar alone. So my food bill was an extra $28 this month, 9,230 baht, which again is 283 US dollars. I know I'm throwing a lot of numbers at you guys, and I apologize for that. Hopefully it's not overwhelming, but you guys need to know that this is the reality of living here in Thailand, especially down in Phuket right now. Now, on the flip side to that, you can also pay attention to a lot of the offers that you're going to find on Food Panda, where they have incredible discounts on certain restaurants. Every single day, you're going to find offers of 25% off this, 25% off of that. Take advantage of those. Also, and I know I hate the Facebook groups about Thailand, but if you do pay attention to them, never comment on them, because if you do, people will tear you apart like you cannot imagine. But watch them, because restaurants will advertise some crazy deals, like 2-for-1 dinners, 2-for-1 buffets and stuff like that. Take advantage of them, guys, because, 2-for-1, that's 50%. Go with a friend, split it. I do that all of the time. There's one restaurant that I really enjoy. They have a buffet. Once a month, they have a 2-for-1 special, and one of my friends, him and I go, we have a couple of beers, we split the bill, and it is fantastic because you're getting an incredible meal for half the cost. Pay attention to your dollars, guys, and if you just pay attention, you'll still be able to get a lot for your baht. Now, as you guys are well aware, the doc is all about living that healthy lifestyle and making sure that what you're drinking is, well, good for you. And I'm so happy and proud to admit to you guys this. I have finally kicked my Coke habit. I really have. 62 plus days, guys, 0. No Coke, no Pepsi, no soda, anything at all. I have a 0 budget for Coca-Cola. This is the first time I've done one of these videos where I have no Coke budget at all. Water. I am drinking a crazy amount of water, and I've been going to Little Big C, which is right around the corner from my condo, and they have 12 bottles of water on sale for 49 baht. And last month I did 5 cases of that, 245 baht, which is $7.50. I am so impressed and so happy that I have kicked my Coke habit. This was 10 times harder than quitting smoking. I gotta tell you, quitting smoking for me was a joke, and I used to smoke 2 packs a day a long time ago. Quitting drinking Coke and Pepsi, miserable, but I've done it. I'm Coke free 2 months. Woohoo! Now, really quick, I have talked many times about the importance of eating a healthy, well-balanced diet, and there's a lot of people in the comment section who do not believe that you can do that on $1,000 a month less. I'm going to tell you something. Again, I eat all kinds of fruits, vegetables. I think I have an incredibly healthy diet. However, I will admit that because of the rainy season and the fact that you're not being able to get out as much as you would like to, I have been ordering in a lot. And one thing I've been eating too much of is pizza. I like anybody in the world, I love pizza, and the pizza company here has had this incredible deal where you can get a medium barbecue chicken spicy pepper pizza for 159 baht delivered to your door, or 129 baht if you go and pick it up. So I have taken advantage of that way too much. You're going to find out in a couple of videos later on that the doc had to crack down and get out, do some cardio to try and lose some weight. But one thing you will find is that during rainy season, guys, again, you're going to be in your room a lot. You're going to be ordering food because there's nothing else to do, and that's going to affect your budget as well, not just the currency situation that we're finding ourselves in right now. Now, along with the balanced diet and trying not to drink as much Coke and shit as I have been in the past, guys, I eat a ton of fruits, vegetables. Also, I love my coconuts. I think there's nothing better than a fresh coconut. Now, before I was taking my coconut, filling it with ice, splashing some Coke in it, and to me that was just delightful. However, no longer drinking the Coke, so it's just been coconuts. And I've noticed that I've been drinking more coconuts than I was in the past. So $55 US was my budget for fruits and coconuts for the month. And again, I'm having fresh fruits every single day. Typically what I do is I go to the store or the little stand and I order 3 slices of watermelon, 2 slices of pineapple, and then a cantaloupe on top of that. And I am drinking a lot of coconuts. I love the coconuts. They're so fresh here. So yeah, 1,820 baht was my budget for coconuts and fruit for the month, $55 US. My cell phone and my internet, guys, is 200 baht a month. It's been 200 baht a month for the past year. Fantastic deal. I get it through True Mobile. When I originally got my first phone package, I did go to 7-Eleven. That's where I got my SIM card. I still have my original SIM card, my original phone number. However, I have gone to True Mobile at the Central Phuket Festival Mall, and I'm getting my internet, unlimited data, lightning quick, 200 baht a month. Now, one thing I think that is incredibly important for me to point out is the fact that I started this as a social media experiment. I wanted to give people some hope, some guys who, who were struggling back in North America or any other country for that matter, who had some income but not enough to survive and thrive in their own countries, that you could come here to Thailand and live an incredible life like I do. And I did get away from that over the past year or so. I've been traveling a lot. I've been doing this. I've been doing that. So I had some subscribers reach out to me and ask me if I could go back and do it again. Could I show you guys that it is possible to live down here on $1,000 a month? So 3 months ago, I did do that. I released some videos showing you guys where I was living, talking about what I was eating, what I was doing, where I was going, etc., etc. And 3 months ago, I was able to live on $1,000 a month. I can't now. Point blank, I'm spoiler alert at the end of the video, I did not live for $1,000 this month. I can't do it. Now, one of the most glaring examples of just how profound this change is in the currency, my condo. As you guys know, 3 months ago, I moved into this absolutely beautiful pink condo because I'm getting it for 6,000 baht a month. Again, it's not for everybody. I actually love it because, again, I'm living with 40 or 50 drop-dead gorgeous girls, and the room's damn comfortable, to be honest with you. Plus, it's only 6,000 baht. However, when I first moved in 3 months ago, that was $163 US, and now it's 184. That's a $21 difference, which is right around 700 baht. To give you guys some perspective, and again, I hate using this throughout the video all the time. However, I can eat for an entire week at the steak and ramen restaurant and have this incredible chicken steak dinner once a day for an entire week, just for the difference in the price of my room alone. Now, this one actually has nothing to do with the currency situation. However, because it's rainy season, I was spending a lot of time in my room because, let's face it, when it's pouring like this, you do not want to be outside unless you absolutely have to be. So my power bill, because it is still incredibly hot even though it's raining all the time, was $1,165 US. No, sorry, it was 1,165 Thai baht, which is 36 US dollars. That is almost a 40% increase from the previous months because I was out exploring, doing things, and not stuck in the room all the time. So that's one thing you definitely have to keep in mind, guys, is that during the rainy season, you're going to be inside. Fuck, I just got stung by a bee. God damn it, did that ever hurt. Oh, I'm not gonna edit that out. That really hurt. Anyways, how's that for reality TV? Anyways, yeah, almost 40% over what it was the previous couple of months because you are stuck inside all of the time. Now, another great example I can give you for fixed cost expenses is my healthcare. My healthcare has been 3,700 baht every single month for the past year. Once I decided to change it up and get myself, well, just a little bit better coverage beyond what I had for accidents, etc., etc. And 3 months ago, this was costing me $102 US, and now it's $113. A $11 difference, which again, I'm actually going to use this analogy throughout the entire video. It affords me to be able to eat my steak and ramen chicken dinner 3 times. 3 times. So I'm actually going to add these up at the end of the video to give you guys an example that you guys can actually hold on to and fully understand how crazy it has become because of the difference in the currency. That's 3 chicken steak dinners difference right there alone on my healthcare. So again, here's where I will throw you guys a line of shit, and I apologize for that. But as you guys all know, if you've been watching me long enough, you know that I bought my own bike, so I no longer have that rental expense. However, for the purpose of this video, 2,500 baht a month is what you can get a Click 125 or a Scoopy for here on Phuket right now. 3 months ago, that was $69 US. Today, it's $76 US, which is essentially a $7 difference. I know it doesn't sound like much, but again, that's 2 full meals at steak and ramen chicken dinner. Yeah. I did spend 960 baht on gas, which works out to be just slightly under $30 US. Again, it's a small increase, but you do notice it over, when you add everything up, you really, really notice it. Clothing. Yes, you have food, shelter, and clothing. And I made out extremely well. All I had to buy in the last month was actually a new pair of flip-flops. And there are certain ones that I wear. I wear the rubber ones when I'm down on the beach, you know, I'm just kicking it around. When I'm actually out doing a lot of walking, I really enjoy the Gamble sandals that have the mesh between the toes. I love those. 240 baht is what I paid for the pair. And that's all I had to spend for clothing for the entire month. Again, that is $7.50. This one's not that important, but it's definitely one of those ones that you have to pay attention to because, again, these small little expenses add up to a big budget at the end of the month. Grooming and essentials. Guys, listen, when I started this challenge 3 months ago, I even said in the video, I went and I bought some stuff that I really didn't need at the time because I wanted to show you guys exactly what it cost. So thankfully, my essentials were not that expensive in the last month. I did spend 665 baht, which is almost exactly $20 US. That included some shaving cream as well as some deodorant. I didn't have to buy toothpaste, didn't need a toothbrush or anything like that. I did buy some toilet paper in there. But other than that, my essentials were only $20 US a month, which again, I think is fantastic. But do keep in mind, 3 months ago, I stocked up and bought shampoo, soap, etc., which I did not have to buy this month. Ah, yes, the good old visa conversation. Again, guys, I'm not on a retirement visa. I'm not on a long-term visa. I am on the tourist visa. So I do have to come in and out of the country. However, because Thailand has decided for the visa-exempt countries that we're allowed 60 days now on arrival, and then we can extend our visa for an extra 30 days. My visa expense has gone down from 950 baht to 633 baht a month, which I think is absolutely fantastic. Even I can't complain about that. So yeah, what a super bonus that has been. Massages. If I've said it once, I've said it a million times. You cannot come to Thailand without taking advantage of the incredible massage shops here, especially in Patong. They are so cheap, it's crazy. You can still get a full 1 hour Thai massage, oil massage, or foot massage for 150 baht. Guys, that's less than $4.50. And every single month I have 8 massages. I have 2 massages a week. And I spent in the last month 1,400 baht, including my tips, which works out to be exactly 43 US dollars for my massages. I think it's fantastic. Again, these are foot massages, Thai massage, oil massage, and I feel fantastic. Now I know this is the one that everyone waits for because let's be honest, this is my biggest expense every single month, and that is my booze entertainment budget. Now, keep in mind, guys, okay, when I tell you this, the average price of a lady drink, that's when you go to a bar, sit down, a girl comes up to you, she talks to you, she flirts with you, you get to touch her, whatever, 250 baht on Phuket, okay? One drink is 250 baht. So if you went to the bars every single day and bought just one lady drink, you would have a 7,500 baht budget. Now, let's not be kids about this. I probably drink way too much than I should. I'm having a great time. I'm buzzed most of the time. I go out a lot. I have beers here. I have beers there. I have pool beers. I have condo beers, beach beers, you name it. I'm out. I'm having fun. My budget last month, guys, for alcohol was 7,460 baht. Now, that is less than going to the bar and buying one lady drink every single day, if you can believe that, okay? That works out to be 228 US dollars. Now, 2 months ago, when I first started this new living under $1,000 a month challenge, that would have been $206, okay? So that's a whole $22 difference. And again, if we're looking at it from just the food aspect alone, that is 7 chicken dinners that I could have had this month just for what I paid in extra on my alcohol budget, okay? I'm not begrudging myself my budget because I enjoy it, I have fun. I had a bunch of subscribers who were in town. We went out, we had a great time. I had some friends who were leaving, etc., etc. We had a blast, but that is a substantial difference in the cost of my budget, guys. Again, that is 7 full meals. That's eating once a day for an entire week, okay? That I'm paying extra now than I was just 2 or 3 months ago. So if I'm being honest, there is no great climax at the end of this video, just like the rest of my life, believe me. I stated earlier in the video, I know that I failed this month at living on $1,000 or less. And quite honestly, guys, I didn't do anything different except for I noticed that I cut back on certain things. I did not take a trip. The last few months, I have gone to Ao Nang, I've gone to Bangkok, I've gone to Hue Hin. I've been all over Thailand. In this last month, I didn't go anywhere. And I spent my typical usual 36,243 baht. On average, guys, that's where I have been for the past 40 months. Quite honestly, I don't go over that. Typically, I'm not too far under it. That is right around where I'm at. The sad thing is, that's now 1,108 US dollars. 3 months ago, when I started this challenge, guys, that was $1,000. It's now 10% more expensive to live here because of the currency crisis. It's not inflation. It's not being poor at budgeting. It's not going out and partying with the bar girls. It's the currency crisis that we are facing right now. So can you still live in Thailand on Phuket for less than $1,000 a month? I don't see how you can, because very few people can live the life that I live. I really, again, like I said, I think this is the most depressing video that I've done. And when I look at it and I compare it to just 2 and 3 months ago, this is not a lot of fun, kids. It's really not. So guys, I want to leave you with this so that I can put into some perspective where you can actually understand this, okay? I know there's been a lot of numbers thrown around in this video. 3,500 baht is the difference between what it cost me this month compared to 2 months ago. The exact same expenses, the exact same costs, 3,500 baht. Now, that works out to be right around 10%. And I know there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be like, oh, it's only 10%, who cares? Well, if you're somebody who's on a limited budget, or if you're a guy like me who's living off of investments and stuff, where you're getting a strong 5 or 7% return every year on your money, that's 5 or 7% every year. We're talking a 10% swing in 2 or 3 months, okay? Here's the best way to explain this. And I know it sounds stupid, but at the end of the day, that's one time a day I cannot eat this chicken dinner right here all month long. 3,500 baht equals 35 of these chicken dinners. Hopefully you guys can understand that. Again, till next time, guys, cheers.